Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. It's Wednesday already? Oh, wow. So, yes, yesterday I left you kind of abruptly because of a storm. So, oh boy. And dogs. How you doing? I'm just going to play some music. How's that? Let's just play something. And here. Let's do it like this. How's it going, Pizza? Yeah, I'm having issues other than my usual. So, that always sucks now, doesn't it? How's it going, Milky? Or Millie? How's it going, Millie? I don't even know what to play yet. I got all this music and I don't know what to play. All right, since I don't know what to play, I'll just play. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing really good this morning now, aren't I? Huh.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sudden looks, for all the scotch we fill betweens. Not the 30 or so years, but books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that crate, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only
Well. Great. I just lost my connectivity for a minute. So, yes, we're all surviving. It's a freaking Wednesday. Good morning, Kathy. How's it going? So yeah, today's going to be one of those days. Well, here, let me put the chat overlay on there. Let me pick something else to play. I'll come back to that one. Yeah, Let's play this one.
all my grief. And yet it may be said I loved her dearly, that she had the ears of my wailing chief. A loss in love that touches me more nearly. Loving offenders, thus I will excuse ye. Thou dost love her because thou know'st I love her, and for my sake even so doth she abuse me, suffering my friend for my sake to approve her. If I lose thee, my loss is my love's gain, and losing her, my friend, have found that loss. Both find each other and I lose both twain, and both for my sake lay on me this cross. But here's the joy, my friend, and I are one. Sweet flattery, then she loves but me alone. Thou dost love her because thou know'st I love her, and for my sake even so doth she abuse me, suffering my friend for my sake to approve her. If I lose thee, my loss is my love's gain. Thou dost love her because thou know'st I love her, and for my sake even so doth she abuse me, suffering my friend for my sake to approve her. Lay on me this cross. Oh yeah. And lose thee my gain.
pigeon with velvet eyes. Sleep to the singing of mother birds swinging, swinging the nest where her little one lies. Away out yonder, I see a star, silvery star with a tinkling song. To the soft dew falling, I hear it calling, calling and tinkling the night in through the window, a moonbeam comes, little gold moonbeam with misty wings, all silently creeping. It asks, is he sleeping, sleeping and dreaming while mother sings? Up from the sea there floats the sob of the waves that are breaking upon the shore, as though they were groaning in anguish and moaning, bemoaning the ship that shall come no more. But sleep, little pigeon, and fold your wings, little blue pigeon with mournful eyes. Am I not singing? See, I am swinging, swinging the nest where my darling lies.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for more wah-wah pedal. I got a fever, and its only cure is more wah-wah pedal. Oh, yes, good morning. How's it? How you going, Style? How's it doing? And Kathy and Milky, how y'all doing? I'm in a mood, as you can tell. And we might get to what I didn't finish yesterday, but right now I want to hear more wah-wah pedal.
mercy still. Once the mercy despots feel, hear it in that battle peal. Read it on young bristling steel. Ask it, ye who will. let their wealth.
Great. answer is none because I don't like auto-tune. And but if Suno put an auto-tune on the vocals, then and it sounded good, then I'd be good with it. It's something I've never really thought about, you know. Yes, I'm in a mood today, so far, this morning. You know, we're just going to play some stuff. Let's play some more. Let's play some stuff here. Ooh. Ooh. We haven't listened to this one in a while. It's Emily Dickinson.
Banish air from air, divide light if you dare. They'll meet. Wild cubes in a drop, or pellets of shade. Fit films cannot annul, odors return whole, force flame. And with a blonde push over your impotence, flit steam. Banish air from air, divide light if you dare. They'll meet. Wild cubes in a drop, or pellets of shade. Fit films cannot annul, orders return whole, force flame. And with a blonde push over your impotence, flit steam. And with a blonde push over your impotence, flit steam. They'll meet wild cubes in a drop, or pellets of shade. Fit films cannot annul, odors return whole, force flame. And with a blonde push over your impotence, flit
Yes, welcome. If you're new here, and I've never seen you here before, my friend, apparently you like the red heart-shaped face. Too bad Restream doesn't let us see them like that. You loving these today? Okay, cool, good. Yeah, I'm in a mood. I don't know. Let's see here. I was going to reggae. Don't know. Never thought about that one either. Now, if y'all have something you hear and you go, oh, hey, Brian, try that as a reggae, then yeah, that would be cool. I've actually put a couple of mine to a reggae beat, and I might try to find them. But it's nothing that's really, come up for me personally, because you guys know my tastes. Oh yeah, we are a product of our upbringing, aren't we? So yes, I take old poetry and I plug it into an AI, and we listen to the results. And sometimes the results are like this. This is a heavy one.
Now as the train bears west, its rhythm rocks the earth. And from my Pullman berth, I stare into the night, while others take their rest. Bridges of iron lace, a suddenness of trees, a lap of mountain mist, all cross my line of sight. Then a bleak, wasted place, and a lake below my knees. Full on my neck I feel the straining at a curve. My muscles move with steel, I wake in every nerve, I wake in every night. I watch a beacon swing from dark to blazing bright. We thunder through ravines and gullies washed with light. Beyond the mountain pass, mist deepens on the bay. We rush into a rain that rattles double glass. We'll shake the roadbed stone, the pistons jerk and shove. I stay up half the night to see the land I love. The land I love. Then a bleak, wasted place, and a lake below my knees. Full on my neck I feel the straining at a curve. My muscles move with steel, I waken every nerve. I watch a beacon swing from dark to blazing bright. We thunder through ravines and gullies washed with light. Beyond the mountain pass, mist deepens on the pane. We rush into a rain that rattles double glass. We'll shake the roadbed stone, the pistons jerk and shove. I stay up half the night to see the land I love.
That actually sounds pretty cool, and that would be something that I personally wouldn't think of doing. Shows you my limited music education in some ways. But hey, I'm willing to do anything once most of the time, as long as it's not a felony. Like what we do here. I have to put that here. Everything done here is under fair use and all that stuff. And and make sure you like and subscribe and all that stuff, because this is cool. I like it. I like doing this. I hope you like doing this, and this is fun. And we're at 451 at the moment, so still above 450. When will we break our all-time high of 454? Remember, we got 411 6 times. Yes. The subscriber anxiety. Oh boy. All right. Because I was going to say something. Sometimes the poems lend themselves to something, and you can automatically tell it. Like with that last one, A Nice Journey. I knew it needed to be like gothed and metaled up, and this one too needed to be sort of gothed up because it fits it. Midnight, Alfred Blake.
'Tis midnight o'er the dimmer's lonely bosom. Dark, dusky, windy midnight swift are driven. The swelling vapors onward, every blossom bathes its bright petals in the tears of heaven. Imperfect, half-seen objects meet the sight. The other half our fancy must portray. One dull, lengthened sheet of swimming light lies the broad lake. The moon conceals her ray, sketched faintly by a pale and lurid gleam. Shot through the glimmering clouds, the lovely planet is shrouded in obscurity. The scream of owl is silent, and the rocks of granite rise tall and drearily, while damp and dank hang the thick willows on the reedy bank. Beneath the gurgling eddy slowly creep, blackened by foliage and the glutting wave that saps eternally the cold grey steep. Sounds heavily within the hollow cave. All earth is restless from his glossy wing. The heath fowl lifts his head at intervals. Wet, driving, rainy come the bursting squalls. All nature wears her dun-dead covering. Tempest is gathered and the brooding storm spreads its black mantle over mountains forming. Mingled with the rising roar is swelling from the far hunter's booth, the bloodhounds yelling. The water falls in various cadence chiming, or in one loud unbroken sheet descending. Salute each other through the night's dark womb. The moaning pine trees to the wild blast bending are pictured faintly through the checkered gloom. The forest halfway up the mountain climbing resound with crash of falling branches quiver. Their ages mossy trunks. The startled doe leaps from a leafy lair. The swelling river winds his broad stream, majestic, deep, and slow.
What? Yeah, that was. Is that today? I know I said belated early birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yes, good advice. If you can afford one. Yes. Happy birthday. Too bad I don't got any birthday songs. Yes, we'll pretty much, yeah. Just civil issues. That way they cost you money and not your freedom. That's what mine were. yeah, the accident, the failure to appear, no insurance, getting pulled over, stuff like that. You know, in the end, it cost me almost $3,000. So $3,000, and but none of my freedom. So, so yes, it's been a day. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all liking what I'm playing so far? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, let's play this one.
The sun came up upon the left, out of the sea came he. And he shone bright, and on the right went down into the sea. Higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon. The wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, no new, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy, the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner.
Let's keep that one going. Hey.
The western wave was all aflame. The day was well nigh done. Almost upon the western wave rested the broad bright sun. When that strange shape drove suddenly betwixt us and the sun, and straight the sun was flecked with bars, heaven's mother send us grace. As if through a dungeon grate he peered, with broad and burning face. Alas, thought I, and my heart beat loud, how fast she nears and nears. Are those her sails that glance in the sun like restless gossameres? Are those her ribs through which the sun did peer as through a grate? And is that woman all her crew? Is that a death? And are there two? Is death that woman's mate? Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold. Her skin was as white as leprosy. The nightmare life in death was she, who thicks man's blood with cold. The naked Hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, I've won, quoth she and whistled thrice. Hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, quoth she and whistles thrice. Quoth she and whistled thrice. Quoth she and whistled thrice.
All right. First of all, freaking awesome, man. Awesome. Like I said, as long as you're in the top 25, 25% or better, great, Awesome. All right. More red heart shaped face. So what we got here? We've got birthday, happy birthday wishes, and congratulate to Miriam, and congratulations to Netmaster. And then a mystery. I currently reside in an area where most cops do is look for lost puppies or show up for the occasional fender bender. Recently, cops came to a neighbor's house while I was sitting outside with my cell phone. And they looked at you puzzled and said, "What are you doing?" And you laughed. It said, "Nothing really, but everyone does it online." So Eyes Purple crying. I don't know. Just don't spam the chat, my friend. Just don't spam the chat. Documenting because I'm a journalist. Everybody's a journalist these days, or at least they can be. All right, so let's go here. In honor of our Netmaster getting good grades or getting good results and stuff, let's play one I was going to play earlier.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it business, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books, books.
Let's do another one. I love this one.
Shot from a bower eaves, he rode between the barley sheaves. The sun came dazzling through the leaves and flamed upon the brazen greaves of Beausoleil. A Red Cross Knight forever kneel to a lady in his shield that sparkled on the yellow field beside remote Charlotte. The jammy bridle glittered free like to some branch of stars we see hung in the golden galaxy. The bridle bells rang merrily as he rode down from Camelot. And from his blazoned baldric slung a mighty silver bugle hung. And as he rode, his armor rung beside remote Charlotte. Some bearded knee or trailing light moves over on burnished hooves, his warhorse strode. From underneath his helmet flowed his coal black curls as on he rode, as he rode down from Camelot. From the bank and from the river he flashed into the crystal mirror. Tiralira, tiralira, sang Sir Lancelot. Oh, she left the web, she left the loom, she made 3 paces through the room. She saw the water flower bloom, she saw the helmet and the plume. She looked down to Camelot, out flew the web and floated wide. The mirror cracked from side to side. The curse has come upon me, cried the Lady of Shalott.
Poor Lancelot. Just screwing stuff up just by being there. Actually, I was thinking I need to check into that. I forgot that maybe that can keep me occupied while I'm in between classes. Because at one point I'm like, I was talking to my sister and I'm like, maybe I should have just went ahead and signed up for classes. Hey. All right. One can have dreams. All right, I'm going to play one more. I'm going to play us out because it's going to be hot today and there's some stuff I need to get done early. So let's go out on something to get you going down the road. Ha ha, here it is. Yeah.
He sleeps on the top of a mast with his eyes fast closed. The sails fall away below him like the sheets of his bed, leaving out in the air of the night the sleeper's head. Asleep he was transported there, asleep he curled. Hit a gilded ball on the mast top, or climbed inside a gilded bird, or blindly seated himself astride. I am founded on marble pillars, said a cloud I never moved. See the pillars there in the sea, secure in introspection. He peers at the watery pillars of his reflection. A gull had wings under his and remarked that the air was like marble. He said, up here I tower through the sky, for the marble wings on my tower top fly. But he sleeps on the top of his mast with his eyes closed tight. The gull inquired into his dream, which was, I must not fall. The spangled sea below wants me to fall. It is hard as diamonds, it wants to destroy us
You have to go back. Today was just a day for the heavy blues. So yeah. I'm signing off now because of stuff. and Jennifer, hey. And we need to say happy to our Miriam and congratulations on your getting your exam results. And I appreciate you guys too more than you know. Yes, the hour does go quick, and I'm heading to this guy's house to do some stuff. So it's the morning. It's Wednesday. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow for a regular show. TTFN. Have a good one. Bye.